there's the city. Hard to believe an Esper has been frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Bah, probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the information was good. Ah, yes. Our witch. I hear she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes your skin crawl, don't it? Relax. Put that thing on her head. She's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. We'll approach from the east. Move out. Hello everybody, I'm Gamester522, and welcome to Final Fantasy VI. Now, I'm not sure if anyone was really expecting this one, but this game is probably one of the most precious to me in my opinion. When I saw it got released on Steam, I decided to kind of look into it and check it out, and it turns out it's probably like the best version that I've seen so far, though I haven't really played this port myself. But in a nutshell, the PC version of this that was released on Steam, it has fast load times, runs at 60 FPS, and it has a bunch of bug fixes that I probably didn't even know existed back on the Super Nintendo version of this game, and it has all of the extras that were only exclusive to the Game Boy Advance version. So, in other words, this is probably like the best port. In other words. I don't know if I should use the word port, but hey, it's Final Fantasy. So, a little bit of a story about me with this game. Well, first off, this is the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. I'd never played Final Fantasy before, and then I saw this game, I was just like, I wonder what the big deal with this series is. People like it, I guess I'll give it a try. And so I played Final Fantasy VI from beginning to end, and I enjoyed it. It is probably one of the most memorable experiences I've ever had in my life. So, if anyone has never played Final Fantasy VI, I seriously recommend it. Or if you've never played Final Fantasy at all, I'd recommend you play this one first. A lot of people would say 7 is the best one, but to be honest, there's a lot of things about this game that make this way better than 7 in my opinion. So yeah, Final Fantasy VI is still my most favorite Final Fantasy game, not despite the fact that it was the first one I played, but just everything about it. It's incredible, great characters, great environments, places, amazing story, and we're going to experience all of that. The girl takes point, and don't waste that time on riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Alright, now before we start, I'm going to go into my options here. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. I got used to the controls. Okay, so I'm going to turn this stuff to medium. I'm going to set the movement back to 4 directions, because that's traditional. I think it's funny how you can switch between 4 and 8 directional movement. I'm going to set the battle mode to active. And the battle speed, message speed, I'm going to leave that alone. Battle window, I'm going to use that and leave that normal ATB gauge, I'm going to leave that on. Optimize, cursor remember, and I'm going to pick pattern 6 because it's dark and I like this. And there we go. So yeah, I'll explain what this means. Basically, what active means is that the battle is still going even while you have menus pulled up. If you have it on wait, then time just freezes so you can have time to make decisions. But I'm keeping it on active because I think it'll make this a lot more interesting. And there we go. So, let's get started. If I can remember how to do the freaking controls. Okay. It's gonna have to get used to this again. Okay then. So let's get moving. Imperial Magitech armor. Not even Narshi is safe anymore. So welcome to Final Fantasy VI. It's basically an RPG game. It's a turn-based RPG game where the way that the combat works is that one character's menu screen will rise up. When it hits all the way and it beeps, then that tells you that it's that person's turn. So the higher someone's speed is, the faster that bar fills up. So that's basically how the ATB system works. Enemies follow the same rule too. There are multiple commands that you can pick from for most characters. But for this beginning part, they don't really expect you to know a whole lot about Final Fantasy if it's your first time playing. Which, that's what I kind of liked about this game, because I never played Final Fantasy before, yet this beginning part just got me, completely taught me how to play this game. And I'm pretty sure it'll teach you guys how to play this game too, just by watching. So we're going to do what the game expects us to do, just kind of mash A and see what happens. I don't need to talk about HP or any of that crap, because that's like basic in an RPG game. I mean, you guys see me play Fallout 4, right? Y'all know what HP is. We got him trapped now. Surrounded. Something that can happen in this game is that whenever you encounter monsters, there are 3 types of encounters you can run into. There is a front attack, which is normal. There is a back attack where the enemies catch you from behind, and everyone has to like wait an additional turn because the enemies get to move first because they got a preemptive attack on you. And then there's pincer, which is right here, where enemies attack us from both sides. And if you want to run away, you have to kill all the enemies on one side in order to run away. You can also get a preemptive too, but of course that's also random. Defend the mines. As you guys couldn't obviously tell, our HP and stuff is down there on the bottom where the character screens are. According to our source, they unearthed a frozen S-sphere in a new mine shaft they were digging. This must be it. We got a little tidbit right here. A strange light fills the air. Do you want to learn about save points? At save points, you can use tents and sleeping bags, and also save the game. If your party should happen to be defeated in battle, you'll automatically restart from the last place you saved. Any gil or items you attained will have to be found again, but your level and EXP total will not change. You can also save the game anywhere on the world map. So I think we're going to go ahead and save. Start of a new journey, my friends. Start of a new journey. This game works with random encounters, meaning you take a certain number of steps and then enemies just appear out of nowhere and attack you. Though this step counter is more based off an average than an actual number. Like, you could just take 5 steps and run into an enemy, where the next enemy you could run into, instead, it could just literally take like a good 60 steps, even. Whenever we kill enemies, we get EXP, and that helps us level up, and when we level up, our stats get stronger. Basic RPG stuff. I'll handle this. Stand back. I'm gonna try and keep videos of this game 20 minutes long at least. So let's go in. Oh. We're not handing over the S-sphere. Ymir, get him. Hold it. That thing is... They must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is. Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning and stores the energy in its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. So here's our first boss of the game. The Ymir is his name. So we're gonna fight this guy normally. It doesn't matter what kind of beam you use. But with this girl character, you want to use Magitech Missile on him, because you'll steal a really hefty number on the guy. Oh crap. At a certain point, he'll go in his shell, and then when you hit the if you accidentally hit the shell, Megavolt, it just hurts really bad. So what we have to do, this is where the game kind of introduces you to how ATB works in a better fashion. We just wait. And now he comes out. And that, my friends, is how the ATB system works. Whenever you're doing commands, or whenever something happens, and when enemies withdraw and stuff like that, all you gotta do is just wait. It has a realistic feel to it, so it's going back in. Even what you can do, since I have it set to since I have the battle system set to active, I could basically just have Magitech Missile ready, and I just hold it right here and just wait for him to pop his face out. Also, get used to this boss music, because it is awesome. Boom. And whenever that happens, the boss has been defeated. However, bosses in this game do not give experience. That kind of makes low-level runs of this game a possibility. So this is the Frozen Esper? This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Ah! What was that? Wedge? Wedge, where are you? Hey! What's going on? Where am I? My. And I just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thought, making it so you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic, and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. Terra. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Open up. We're here for the Magitech armor pilot. Open this door right now and hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly! So now we have control over Terra now. If we come up here, and we examine this clock, we get an item called an elixir. Might as well pick that up, because why not? One thing I am going to attempt with this is I am going to try and 100% complete the Beast Diary. Up there! Great, now they know where we're at. So we're just on the move. Getting into fights. So now we've got enemies to deal with. We want to actually kill these guys because, like I said, I want to try and go for a 100% Beast Diary. So, any new monsters I see, gotta kill them. Otherwise, it won't add an entry to the Beast Diary. But trust me, there are missable monsters. That's probably the only lame thing about having a Beast Diary if you want to 100% it. Because I've always wanted to, but I never have. So let's hope to God that I do it this time. Here's another save point. Well, like I said, I'm going to try and keep videos of this game at about 20 minutes length. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. Beautiful save time, so quick. Okay then. Wait, does that mean my file still there? Okay, yeah it is. Alright then. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing me play Final Fantasy VI. Till then, see you then.